Hello everybody, my name is True Knight. I've been a YouTuber for roughly 2 years, a year, can't remember. Anyway, my main thing is Yu-Gi-Oh. If you guys are familiar with the decks, Sortel, not by any means a meta player or anything like that, but it's been my deck this whole time, and so now, anyway, with the current state of Yu-Gi-Oh! And how it stands, I've decided to give a run at Lorcana and explore that, because I'm interested in it. Always been interested in it, ever since the game released. Just never really found the player base to jump into it, and finally did, locally, so now I'm very interested in it. So, to give you guys some familiarity of where I'm coming from, I picked up the Hero Structure Stand Together deck 2 days ago, and I picked up, while I was at that store, like 6 packs of cards, and I just got a bunch of staples. I told them that I'm interested in a steel sapphire color duration, and I bought a whole bunch of staples from the store with steel and sapphire. Since then, as any TCG, I go online and I see how to optimize this deck. So I did a few things added to this deck already, but I do have a plan to start out with this on this channel. Is I want to fully optimize this deck to be as competitive as I can, given for what it is, because I'm really interested in this playstyle and everything like that. Before I dive into the game more and figure out what I'm all about, like, I do have certain rares. I've just had this forever because, I don't know, it really drew my attention. But I have just a few rares, nothing special, nothing spectacular. But I'm diving into the game as I go, and I'm a guy that likes, like, warrior-based kind of things. So for me, this really stuck out to me and drew my attention. So let's get into the deck, and then critique, be kind. Any feedback you can give and how you would play it really goes a long way, and it really helps me out. I do know what I'm looking to build as my end product, so I know I'm missing stuff out of here. Budget is not necessarily an issue. I have bought some expensive cards that are on the way, but I'm not going to give those away now. I'm going to do those in future deck profiles. So what I like to do on my channel is, if you want to see, so I'm going to call this Stand Together 1.5, because it's not just Stand Together out of the Destruction deck box, it's a bit of my take with it. If you want to see a Stand Together 2.0, I need this video to get 100 views. If we can get 100 views, I will do a second take on this deck. I'm planning on posting this probably like June 3rd, so if we can get 100 views by like June 20th, June 21st, I'm down. So anyway, let's jump right into it. So starting out, I'm playing for Robin Hood. I know his predecessor, the 5-drop. I've already invested, don't worry. And then 4 Aladdin, 4 Anna, and then from what I did buy at the store, I added 4 Cinderella. I took out the mouse guy support. I am keeping in Kita for right now because I like the ability, and then I did add in 2 Prince Eric. One of the main whole structures of this deck is Ling. His boost power is just insane for this deck, and I love playing him at 4. Even though my main build will probably play 3 of them, but for right now, I just decided to add Benja just because I like the idea of, I'm a utility kind of player. I like having options, and I think that his option to banish an item is really good. So I eventually want to have 4 of this guy in the deck, but I am playing right now. I only have 1, and then I have 2 Prince Philip. So, and then the main heart and soul of this deck, well, one of the heart and souls is Anna. So I am playing her at 4 right away. I know that the structure deck only had 1, but you could tell instantly she's a 4-of in this deck, so I wanted to play 4 of her. Philatides, I only have 3 at the moment. I was able to pick up 1 in the structure deck and then 2 more, and I didn't want to buy another structure deck just for 2 cards. So, and then I want to have a second one of this guy because I think he's pretty good. So I'm gonna get a second one, and then I am playing 3 Herc. I see some people back and forth. I'm playing 4. I think eventually I'll probably take out the Kitas and I'll add him in, but again, 2.0, and we'll go into it. My favorite character of all time in Disney is this dude, so I just wanted to add him in just because it's elementary to the game, and I'm not playing in any tournaments, I'm just learning the game right now, and so I just like having him in the deck. And then I have Cinderella because I want 4 of her. I'll give you guys a little bit of sneak peek. I do have 4 Sonic Ariel, I have 4 of her, I have a whole bunch of staples coming in the mail from TCG Player. And let's say if we can get 5 likes, and for those of you who are sticking around, comment and say, hey, show me what you got on TCG Player, I'll do a video where I show that. So, because I've bought probably about 18, 19 different orders from TCG Player, just all this stuff, so that's how interested I am in this game. So, one thing I thought that this deck is really missing is you always need to have cards, right? So I added in 3 Develop Your Brain because I like the idea of being able to go through my deck, get through a 60 card deck, you want to be able to get through it. So my logic is to add this in for right now. I know this is probably going to need to be a 4 of, but I only have access to 1, so I have 1. And then I have 4 Imperial Bow, because it's what I have right now. And then I have 2 Smash. I am playing 3 Song. I think I need a 4th. I don't know, but yeah. And then I don't even think I'm going to play these in my end-up version of it, but they're what I have for right now. So, to give you guys a little bit of taste, and I want your guys' critique and criticism because you guys are more seasoned players than me. So, in this hero-based deck, I do have this engine. I don't know if it's an engine or whatever. I saw it and I picked it up. Would you guys play this in this deck? I know they're heroes and those things, but with the current meta of set 4, would you guys play this? And then I do have another thing I'm wondering is, would you play this engine over what you see me playing? Would you play this stuff instead, or this stuff? And then I fell in love with this when I saw it right away. Would you play this at all? I know he's a villain and he doesn't really sink in well, but I'm just curious. And then I think we get sleeves with this card art because this is insane. But so yeah, please let me know in the comments what you would suggest to play. Maybe I'll do a like 2.0 where it's not the end version of the deck. I'll try and get to the end version of the deck by like version 5.0. But let's go through it. Would you play this? I know they're an ally, but I have this engine as well. I have a lot of the other engines I know, but I want to know what you guys would play as far as like engines for this deck. I also have what is it? I have this lady. I don't know if she's an engine. I saw some people talking about her in the deck. So I just want to show you guys what I have access to. So before you guys roast me and say, "Oh my God, you're an idiot. Don't play this stuff." Like, I just want to show you guys what I have. Would you play this, maybe? I know he's a hero and does good stuff. Again, from where I'm coming from, it's not really a budget issue, it's just an access issue of what I can get a hold of at the moment and what I have to buy on TCG Player and wait for. But I am in no hurry to play tournaments or anything, so I am in a learning stage right now. Yeah, that's it there. So, would you play any of these engines? Let's just put these out, and I want your guys' feedback. This is coming from a 48-hour-old player who is curious as to what you would play in this deck. So, given the current deck as it stands, I want to be competitive, or as competitive as I can be in the game right now. Would you play the Rapunzel Pascal? Would you play the Mickey Mouse? Would you play Tinker? Would you play the Hook? Stuff? Would you play Ariel? Or would you play Aurora? Give me some feedback, guys. Let me know what you guys would play in my pile. Please watch the deck list. Tell me what you guys think. So, I'm excited to get on board with this game, man. I'm excited for Colorado to take off. I'm in Colorado. I'm excited for Colorado to take off and do stuff here. So, please let me know, guys. Anyway, I appreciate it. Please be kind of respectful. Again, I'm new to the game. Bear with me. I know I don't have all the savviness and all that stuff, but look for a binder to fill up pretty soon, and for all I know, I'm playing different colors by the end of the year, but let me know what you guys think. Please give me that feedback and tips. If I get enough feedback and tip on the same thing, I will happily do another deck profile with all that feedback. So, and if you guys play lists that I make at all by chance, please let me know, and let me know how you do. So, anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. I am so happy and thankful to be a part of a new TCG. Feels kind of like a breath of fresh air for right now. I am also diving into Pokemon, so if you're all interested in that, you'll see on this channel, and I will continue doing Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. So, be on the lookout for all that. But anyway, I appreciate it. Be kind, be respectful. And I shall see you guys in the next one. Later.